In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty Angel Snub Nub 7. I am your soul brother, number one. I want to acknowledge soul brother and brother Freddie for being one of the first ones to accompany me on this journey these few minutes. I thank you so much for being here. It is always an honor for me that you would give me a few minutes of your time. You could be doing other things. You could be baking a cake. You could be listening to your latest DVD from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. You could be wearing a mask at Walmart shopping for some toilet paper. There's a lot of things that you could be doing. You don't have to be on social media, YouTube, and listening to this guy who doesn't get a lot of airplay, don't get a lot of views. No. You could be listening to somebody with 1,000 views, 5,000 views, 10,000 views, and that's more exciting. That's more exciting if you want entertainment. That's more exciting if you want to hear some gibberish. That's right, Soul Brother. Hey, what's up there, twin? Soul Brother 85 says, truth is not popular. No, it's not. I thought for sure. And Brother Malcolm X thought for sure that truth would be popular. Brother Malcolm said, well, I know these people are holy. I know they are righteous, and that's what they really care about. They're not personality worshipers. So if I tell them that Elijah Muhammad is doing something that's foul, I know that we love him, but this action that he's taking, hiding behind our back, is foul. No. Telling the truth, standing on what is right, is what caused Brother Malcolm to be murdered. Trying to be right is what caused Brother Martin Luther King to be murdered. Trying to do like Spike Lee said, do the right thing. Doing the right thing can get you killed. There are those who do not want to know the truth. You have friends, whether they are married or in long-term relationships, and you see the person they are involved in, you see them with your own eyes. You see that they are cheating on your friend. But you know that's a hard one that's a hard wire to walk, because what is it that they say? You damn if you do and damned if you don't. Because your friend might be looking at you, oh, you just jealous of my relationship. Now, why you want to bring me that lie? Stop joking around. They don't want to hear the truth. You saw with your own eyes. Well, maybe you saw it wrong. But let's investigate this. No, you just a liar. You just a liar. It's very difficult to know whether you can even talk the truth, because people love lies. They bought a brand new car, spending $60,000, $70,000 for this car. It's beautiful. You gotta like it. Hey, what's up there, Earth Man? You gotta like it. Because I paid $70,000 for this car. Do you know I have people to get angry at me because I don't know, I guess I'm supposed to be impressed by this piece of metal with paint and rubber. I guess I'm supposed to be, oh, wow, that's I'm supposed to tell them how beautiful their piece of steel is. I'm not materialistic. I'm just not into things like that. I'm just not. I'm just not into it. That's not my thing. I've never been materialistic. So I have people who actually get angry at me because, now if the car looks nice, I would say nice car, but you asking too much. I'm not into material things. Look at my diamond ring. Look at my mink fur. I don't care. People get angry because they want you to acknowledge the material things that they've been able to get. But some of these people with beautiful houses and beautiful cars and mink furs and diamonds, these are some of the nastiest, profane, vile, selfish ass people you will ever meet. So you got all these things, but as a human being, you don't equate to all these things that's nice because you're a nasty person. I really wanted to talk about this topic, and when I was thinking about it, I was telling you earlier that I was having stomach problems, and my problem has gotten a lot better, but out here in the world where I live, I must have got a hold of some bad food, and it's just bad. Not really terrible. I can talk, but man, I wish I was feeling better. But like they said, the show must go on. And I'm gonna go ahead and just, like Serena Williams said, push through the pain. I don't want to keep you here long. The topic that we chosen, Umar Johnson. Everybody plays a fool. How many of you have heard that song? Everybody plays a fool sometimes. Everybody plays a fool. Look, let's make this video straight to the point, short and sweet as possible. Hey, what's up there, Zia? Some of you may think that this talk is going to be about Umar Johnson. Not really, no. Some of you may think that this might be about the people that support Umar Johnson. No, It's not. Well, man, what the hell? What? Okay, you say everybody play a fool. It's Umar Johnson, everybody play a fool. Okay, you say it ain't about Umar Johnson, then you tell everybody play a fool. Umar Johnson is making a fool out of a whole lot of people, so you got to be talking about the people that support Umar Johnson. No, I'm not. Matter of fact, some of you may think I am defending Umar Johnson. Some of you might think that I'm defending the supporters of Umar Johnson. Oh, now you got me. Now you got me confused. Hey, man, what are you talking about? You're losing it. Everybody plays a fool. I want to talk about the hypocrisy in this group of people that call themselves the anti-fraud warriors. Anti-fraud warriors. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with exposing scammers. There's nothing wrong with exposing people who lie and deceive and so forth and go on. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I listen to this group of people, the anti-fraud warriors, I feel a lot of hypocrisy and I feel a little arrogance that comes from them. They talk like, and they talk down to the supporters of Umar Johnson like they are better. They have this ultimate knowledge, this ultimate wisdom that they need to share with the people that support Umar Johnson, because y'all too stupid to realize I'm trying to awake your mind. I'm trying to save you. And see, this is a problem here. Nobody asks the anti-fraud warriors to save them. Nobody asks the RBG Nation or the Nation of Islam or the Moorish Science Temple. Ain't no soul brother and sister in this country asks them to save them from nobody. Whether it's Umar Johnson or whether it's from the white man or from nobody. I have yet to see it. I have yet to see on Facebook somebody put up a post because I'm a poor helpless Negro in America. Could somebody come, would somebody come and save me? Black First, RBG Nation, these comedic folks, or whoever you want to call yourself, taking it upon themselves to go out here and become a savior and a messiah. Now, I told y'all many, many times, I'm not a savior, I'm not a messiah. You advice, I am bringing you suggestion. You can take that advice, you can take that suggestion, and I'm not even going to get angry with you. But always remember, there's a consequence for your actions, whether it's bad or good. Your current condition right now show, since you're not taking my advice, since you're not taking my suggestions, so your condition tells us where you want to be. So, I am an anti-fraud warrior, and I'm going to save my people who are not asking to be saved. The reason why people support Umar Johnson is because they love Umar Johnson the same way you love Jesus, the same way you love Muhammad, the same way you know how to astral project, the same way you see reptile people, the same way you, whatever it is that you love, they love Umar Johnson. And what you are in love with, see, this is the thing about it. You upset with people because they are in love with what they chosen, they want to be scammed by. They want it. They love it. They seek it. It's none of your damn business. You have your own scammers that you like. Now they talk about Umar Johnson is the big scammer and blah, blah, blah. Then here I come and bring up the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. All of a sudden we don't want to talk. They don't want to talk about anti-fraud warrior no more because they love the most Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Farrakhan is a scammer just like Umar Johnson. Matter of fact, woo, look. Who do you think Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh, Sonetta, who do you think all these people are modeling themselves from? They are modeling themselves off the #1 scammer in our community, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. They want to be able to draw thousands of people to them. Right, soul brother. He's the prototype. Minister Farrakhan talks and gives you nothing. Brother Polite talks and gives you nothing. Sonetta talks and gives you nothing. Tariq Nasheed talks and gives you nothing. All these people talk and they give you nothing and y'all love it with your anti-fraud warrior ass. You might not like Umar Johnson, but there's a whole lot of choices out there. Pick your scammer and be happy. So when somebody comes to save you, you don't like it. Well, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is a scammer. Oh, you don't want to hear about that. Brother Polite is a scammer. You don't want to hear about that. Michi X is a scammer. Tariq Nasheed. Oh, you don't want to hear about that. Pastor so-and-so is a scammer. You don't want to hear that anti-fraud warrior stuff when it comes to things that you love, with your self-righteous pompous ass. You want to jump on the followers, the supporters of Umar Johnson, but you got your own scammer that you love. Hey, how you doing there, Don? And if you don't have an individual, then you're just a comfortable Negro being scammed, living in America with the Peckerwood. You enjoy your little house, your little dope, your fancy car, whatever. And the Peckerwood scam you. Some of y'all talk about Umar Johnson. Some of you get scammed by your own children. Thousands of dollars. Your children take your money. Oh, mama, oh, daddy, I'm going to pay you back. You never do get your money. Oh, but you got a problem with Umar Johnson. But you got people living in your house, your own flesh and blood, that borrow your money, tell you what they're going to do something, and don't do it. You never see your money again. It's the same thing. You got daughters and cousins and brothers. Here you are. They told you a lie, and they tell us lies. Go out here and get your education. Hey, what's up there, Freddie? Talk black to me. And you know this, Dawn. we are conditioned, which there's nothing wrong with education. Go to college, get your master's degree, get your bachelor's degree, associate's degree, whatever you want to. But the lie, the scam is, you might get a decent job and you might not, but they pumping you up like it's a guaranteed thing. And now you spending 20, 30 years, you working at McDonald's, flipping fries, and you paying for college debt that you're gonna have to deal with probably for the rest of your life. Where are the anti-fraud warriors? Hey, what's up there, dark skin? Where's all this anti-fraud warrior crap? If you're gonna be an anti-fraud warrior, then you need to be anti-fraud. You need to be anti-fraud against all of it. But see, some of it you love. Some of it you like. You like Pastor so-and-so. Y'all like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. You like young Pharaoh. You like these people. Take your money. They doing the same damn thing Umar Johnson doing. They take your money and give you nothing, and if they do give you something, it's very little. See, that's how the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan get over. He gets over because he got a little school over here, and he got a little farm over there. This man has taken in, since the 1980s, this man has taken in maybe over $1 billion and don't have nothing to show for it. They make you feel good. And see, this is what you have to understand. Umar Johnson makes his people feel good. They know, and I even heard some of them even say it, they don't even give a damn about the school. They don't care whether the school open or not. I heard this from their mouth. I saw it in the written word. They don't even care whether the school open or not. They don't even care. Umar Johnson is a Jesus figure. Umar Johnson is a Messiah. He's a savior figure to them. You might not like him. They love him. You got your own Jesus figure, your own Messiah that you look up to. Could be the weed in your house, your fancy shoes, your big screen TV, your nice fat check from your job. You ain't no better than they are, and you pump yourself up, and some of these anti-fraud warriors spend hours and hours and hours talking about Umar Johnson. And you are no better than the people that follow Umar Johnson. When you attack or you point out to these anti-fraud warriors about things that they like, they act just like the supporters of Umar Johnson. Now, how come it's good for them to beat up on the followers of Umar Johnson, but when it's their turn, you ought to see how they act? I know, because I pointed some things out to them, and they run. That's right, soul brother, the pot calling the kettle black. It's the pot calling the kettle black. You ain't no damn better. That's why you're a Negro slave in America. Because if you're not a slave to Umar, you're a slave to somebody else. Y'all just some slave, comfortable-ass Negroes. Living your slave-ass life. One of the I'm not going to mention the name, but one of the anti-fraud warriors got a whole lot of children in the house. Why are you having children living with racists? It don't make any sense. What is the purpose of you having all these children? And you hustling, trying to take care of them. I'm a good daddy. I'm a good father. I'm a good father. Killing yourself, trying to support all these children that you haven't, and you don't even know the purpose of them. Any soul brother and sister, any black man, woman, African American, whatever you want to call yourself, you having children in this environment, I have to question your mindset. It's like a duck laying an egg after oil spill. Have y'all ever seen a duck lay egg after oil spill? That duck is not going to lay eggs after oil spill because it's not the right environment. Here you are living in racism, white supremacy. Our people lynched, raped, beaten, unjustly incarcerated, the whole 9 yards, you know about it, and here you are having babies, and you want to put them out in the oil spill. Oh, well, if you make it, you make it. You don't, you don't. You're a damn liar, and you talk about you love your children. How are you loving your children knowing that you're going to put putting your babies out into the oil spill? Then you have somebody sit on YouTube all day long or whatever, making all these videos about Umar. They want to flash the material things that they get from the Peckerwood. And they want to talk nasty and foul. The Jesus, as you know, this is not a religious channel. But the Jesus of the scripture said, he who is without sin cast the first stone. I am not going to condemn folks because I know my own house is not clean. You run around here all pompous and you got this chip on your shoulder because I'm not stupid enough to follow Umar Johnson. Well, you stupid enough to follow somebody else. You stupid enough to get involved in some other crap, you Negro slave. That's why you're in the condition that you're in, because you're a slave. You're a slave. A Kemetic slave, a Christian slave, a Nation of Islam slave, RBG Nation, Black First, whatever you want to call yourself, you're slaves. And the majority of you are following scammers, and the scammers are in between you and real liberation. Some of you don't want liberation. Some of you are perfectly happy living this Negro slave life. And if that's what you want to do, hey, cool. But you have a group of people, they so blackety black, they so African, you would think they would be doing something different, but they're not. They are no different than the brother out there selling dope, the sister that's in the strip club going up and down a pole, and you turn your nose, oh, they lost. They savages. They don't have the knowledge of self. Woo, man. They don't have the knowledge of self. Well, you have the knowledge of self. And what is your condition? Your condition is no better than theirs. Matter of fact, a lot of them will come to you and show all the money they got in their pocket. Nigga, I don't want to hear nothing about no black liberation. I don't want to hear about no slavery and all that stuff. Man, I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. I'm doing good out here. Well, brother, you living a slave life. Well, hey, whatever you want to call it, bruh, because guess what? You right here with me. You ain't doing no damn better. Matter of fact, look at all this slave money I got. And you begging me, you want me to buy a bean pie. You want me to buy a DVD. You want me to donate to your FDMG academy school, right? I'm getting paid. I'm getting broke off. You ain't no better than they are. You're supposed to be awakened. You cannot show them you're doing better than they are. Because you're a slave. There is no difference. The condition will show the difference. Your condition is the same as theirs. So what makes you better? What makes you greater? What makes you more smarter? You have nothing. So you live in this fantasy world only in your mind. In your mind, in your fantasy world, you are living in your own nation. And you know how to speak African and Arabic and all that kind of stuff. Hey, what's up there, Chris? See, they live in make-believe. In their make-believe world, they already living the life. The Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan, his picture's everywhere. He's the president of the new nation. Going back and forth in Africa, all this stuff that these people got in their mind. Or you are Moor, and you living in your Moorish nation, and the delusions and the fairy tales and the make-believe go on and on and on. And when you get high, doing drugs, you know, you go off into your make-believe world. Hey, bro, what's happening? Oh, man, I'm just chilling, bro. Woo, I'm just chilling, doing my thing. No, you're not doing your thing. You're doing exactly what slaves supposed to do and been doing going on 500 years. If you really was awake, like you claim, if you really better than Umar Johnson supporters, then you would be able to unite with your brothers and sisters, come up with a plan, work that plan, change your condition, show the people the way that it need to be done, and they have no choice but to say, hey, they got it going on. Elijah Muhammad told Malcolm, you don't have to condemn a dirty glass, just put a clean glass next to it. You have no glass. Your glass is just as dirty as their glass. The Nation of Islam had a good thing going for them. But they had a dirty glass also. And when the Malcolm thing happened, it revealed how dirty that glass was. So Elijah Muhammad was teaching Malcolm a very good lesson. You don't have to condemn a dirty glass, just put a clean glass next to it. The problem was that Elijah Muhammad did not have a clean glass. And so now you have the Nation of Islam. A little bit over here, you got Farrakhan, the Final Call, Nation of Islam. You got Eric Muhammad. You got this little Nation of Islam group in Detroit. And you got little Nation of Islam stuff all over this country. It's all divided. It's all destroyed. And they still living in a dirty glass because the teachings is make-believe and fairy tales. So again, I must refer to where their mindset is. It says that the truth will make you free. Well, you got the Moorish Science Temple, you got Kemetic teachings, you got the Nation of Islam, you got the Hebrew Israelite Nation, you got the RBG Pan-African stuff. A lot of this stuff has been you got the Black Christian Church. A lot of this stuff has been with us over 100 years. Listen, this stuff has been with us 100 years. Has it made you free? I don't have to debate. I don't have to argue. The condition speaks for itself. If you claim you can cook, but we never see breakfast, we never see lunch, we never see dinner, like, hey, I thought you was a cook. Oh, well, the eggs wasn't quite right. They didn't bring the chicken when they supposed to. The only thing you hear is a bunch of excuses. And that's what you hear from the Nation of Islam and the Moorish Science Temple and all this blackity black stuff. When you ask them, okay, where's breakfast? Where's lunch? Where's dinner? You claim that you can cook. We hungry. The only thing they give you is excuses, but they steady want your money. Donate to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Send some money to Sonetta TV Cash App. Donate to Umar Johnson. GoFundMe. Young Pharaoh GoFundMe or whatever. They always take and don't never give you nothing, selling you false hopes and dreams. And if it's not Umar Johnson, it's somebody else. So if you're going to be an anti-fraud warrior, fight it all. But some of it you like. And that's the problem. Some spider is going to catch you. Some spider web can't catch everything. And you think you're so high and mighty and smart. Yeah, but there's a spider out there got enough strong web to catch your happy ass. That's right, Soul Brother 85. They all losers. So apparently, we are happy and satisfied with being losers. And that's fine. But don't get angry at me because you're pretending to be a winner, because I'm going to call you for the loser that you are. A pathetic, weak Negro loser. You're not a god. You're not a goddess. You're not a king. You're not a queen. You're nothing but a slave. You was a slave in 1865. You was a slave in 1965. You was a slave in 1995. And you're going to be a slave in 2025. If the coronavirus don't kill your happy ass first. because you love scammers. You love this Negro life that we live. But I'm like Tupac. I'm not mad at you, because slavery is all that you ever known. You never been a king. You never been a queen. You never been a god and a goddess. You never been those things. Never. The only thing you know is living with the peckerwood, trying to avoid a bullet in your brain, trying to avoid a trip up a tree. That's all you ever known. You never been independent. Never. You always been dependent on the peckerwood. Slavery is all you know. And when you go out in the community, and if you talk to our brothers and sisters out in the community, you will see they're nothing but happy, comfortable slaves, because this is all that they know. And you supposed to be awakened. You supposed to be on a higher level. But you know better. You're in no better position than the lost found, the savages, the people that's mentally dead. Because you're mentally dead in another kind of way. They said there's no food like an educated food. Sometimes it's not good to be educated, because you will know it all. Nobody can't tell you nothing. Those guys that was on my channel, can't tell them nothing. They already know. I already know. I read a lot of books. John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben, Ivan Samo, what is his name? Samedio, whatever his name. I don't know. Francis Cress Wilson, and the books go on. Angel Snub Nub 7 can't tell me nothing. Who are you? You're not a doctor. You wasn't taught by John Henry Clark. Who are you? Look at all these books I read. I know about Africa. I know about the Americas. I know that we are Aboriginal natives. I know all this stuff. I done a lot of reading, watched a lot of DVDs. I don't listen to Negroes like you. I listen to the scholars. Well, your condition shows individual condition and the condition of the people that you talk about you trying to help. We see exactly what your education is done, what it's doing. You have no creativity, you have no plan, you have no vision, you keep doing the same damn thing Marcus Garvey did, Harriet Tubman, what Dr. King did, what Elijah Muhammad did, same stuff from the 1920s, 30s. Matter of fact, you so pathetic and pitiful, these people cannot even replicate what Marcus Garvey done. They cannot even replicate what Elijah Muhammad done. All these thousands of people that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is able to gather, but his Nation of Islam is nothing compared to what the Nation of Islam was when Malcolm and Elijah Muhammad was here. Don't come close. And it definitely don't have the respect from the people like the old Nation of Islam used to have. Where are your ships? Marcus Garvey was able to buy a few ships and put them on the water. RBG Nation, Pan-Africans, where your ship at? Start international trade with Africa. You in a much better position than Marcus Garvey was. They have nothing. And they got you to the point where you accept nothing. I'm not going to do that here. If you gave me thousands of dollars, I got to produce or sit my happy ass down. It's simple as that. Nothing is not acceptable here. Excuses is not acceptable here. Well, brother, we could have done this and we could have. Well, that's nice. You need to sit down. Brother so-and-so, sister so-and-so, it's your time at bat. Let's work your plan. Let's do your theory. Oh man, you didn't give us a chance. You are not producing anything. Sit your happy ass down. Go join the Nation of Islam somewhere, or go join the RBG Nation where nothing is acceptable. It's not about whether I like you or not. Oh, I thought we was brothers. We are brothers. We are sisters. You gotta produce. This is not a like contest, popularity contest. The people give you, the poor people give you thousands and millions of dollars. You need to produce. You need to produce. You're not going to pay good money for a milk cow and you don't really get any milk out the cow. Say, hey, what's up with this? I just paid you good money for this. This is supposed to be a milk cow. And you barely can get a quart of milk out the cow. But the cow can go moo. And it's a nice cow. Pretty cow. Yeah, but it's not getting the job done. I didn't buy the cow for pretty. I didn't buy the cow to be a friend, a pet. I bought the cow to produce milk. And see, that's where y'all all messed up in the head. I'm your brother. You my sister, but I don't want your religion. I don't want Allah. I don't want Osiris. I don't want Yahshua. I just want to be your brother in the struggle to liberate ourselves from an oppressor. That's all I want. I don't want your teachings. I don't want your beliefs. They don't know how to separate their personal wants from what is in the best interest of the whole, because they're selfish and they're arrogant, a bunch of know-it-alls. Well, y'all keep doing your thizzy. We see the condition that you're in. We see exactly how good it's doing for you. Janet Jackson said, what has it done for you lately? Doing nothing. But then, since you accept nothing, nothing is acceptable, so that's good for you. I can't do that here. You give me hundreds and thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, I got to produce. And I'm not talking about produce 20 years from now, 10 years from now. I got to show something right now. I got to produce. We are happy with nothing. With nothing. I can't do it. If our people are happy with nothing, yeah, twin, I don't see how Umar sleep at night. You know, when you are a scammer, and when you're a liar and deceiver, they sleep very well at night. It don't bother them. Do you remember those pictures of those Peckerwoods? And the brother or the sister was getting lynched, torn feathered? Did you see them having a picnic, eating food, dancing? That's the same mindset Farrakhan has, Umar, Sonetta, Polite, and young Pharaoh. That's the same mindset that it don't bother them at all. They have no conscience. Umar Johnson said he took $2 from a homeless man. Now, I would not have the conscience to take money from a homeless person. They living out on the street. If anything, I would be giving money to that homeless person. Umar Johnson said that he took $2 from a homeless person because this person wanted to help build the school. You cannot help yourself. How are you going to help, sir, build a school and you homeless, you cannot even help yourself? But Umar said he took that money. These people will take your last dime. I was in the Nation of Islam, and I was telling the brother that I had this bill to pay, blah, blah, blah. Do you think he cared? Oh, brother, just, pay your charity. Allah will bless you. Don't worry. Allah will help you pay that bill. That's what they would tell you. They would take your last dime. These preachers and all these scam artists, they don't give a damn about you. And you see Farrakhan travel all over the world. He even bragged about how all the money that he gets travel all around the world. Farrakhan bragged about how the people pay for his grandchildren to go to college. He bragged about it. Umar Johnson show you he's in Japan in a jacuzzi, in China some damn where. All this traveling that they doing on your dime. Tariq Nasheed is in Brazil, half naked on a beach, watching Brazilian women, the crack of their ass, going up and down the beach. Thank you, stupid Negroes. He'll take your last dime, your last penny. They have no conscience. These are your leaders. Malcolm X was not like that. Malcolm X was broke when he died. Dr. King was broke when he died. I'm very sure Harriet Tubman was broke when she died. Most people that's serious and involved in the struggle don't have no money. They broke. Everything they get go to the struggle. Go to the people. Because the people are number one priority. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing this for the people. How much money is the anti-fraud warriors? What are they doing for the people? They talk about Umar Johnson. What are they doing for the people? Are these anti-fraud warriors? You get yourself together and give away turkey? Are the anti-fraud warriors get yourself together and give away toilet paper and hand sanitizer and water? There are 22 million people unemployed in this country. You know, there's a whole lot of black people, and you talk about you love your people. So what are y'all anti-fraud? You talk about Umar Johnson. What is the anti-fraud warrior? What the hell you doing for the people? Except harassing Umar. And his people are going to love him no matter what you say, no matter what you do. It's very sickening. Okay. I think I saw a question. Somebody named Ellis. Ellis White says, so much for the NOI and all the personalities you mentioned. What's your plan? What are you going to do besides talk about other people? Well, apparently, Ellis, you are new to the channel. First of all, I am not responsible for the people. The people are responsible for themselves. I am not a Messiah. I'm not a savior. I'm none of those things. I am not responsible for you, Ellis. You are responsible for yourself. Use your brain and work it out. That's your problem. You don't use your brain. You're looking for a savior. You're looking for a slave master, somebody to guide you and help you. You're looking for somebody to do all the work, and you sit on your lazy ass, you don't have to do nothing. That's why they like Umar. Well, you can't blame me. I was supporting the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I was supporting Tariq Nasheed. Blame them. Blame them so you don't have to blame yourself. And that's what a lot of it is about also. You don't want to do no damn work. You don't want to do nothing. Oh, I just wait on Jesus. I just wait on Jesus. Well, what are you going to do? Nothing. I'm just going to wait on Jesus. You don't have to do nothing. I offer what is called the Mississippi Campaign. Watch Soul Liberation Day 2020 on YouTube or Facebook, and you can get to learn about the plan, the real plan. I know it'll work. The real plan where we can win real big. It's not going to take a whole lot. You'll be shocked. It's not going to take as much as you think, especially when we act as a unified force. It's nothing. But see, we have all these divisions. And that's what all this blackity black stuff is about. It divides everybody up. Well, if you don't like Farrakhan, if you don't like Jesus, if you don't like Tariq Nasheed, well, keep being a happy slave. I'm not responsible for you. I offer advice. I offer suggestion. You're a grown man. You're a grown woman. I'm not responsible for you. You're not my children. I owe you nothing. I owe you nothing. If you want to do the Mississippi Campaign, let's do it. If you don't, that's fine with me too. I don't care. It's on you. But one thing for sure, what you're doing right now, you're getting nothing. What has it done for you lately? With that said, don't get so angry at poor Ellis. He's respectful. He's done nothing wrong. Believe me, we've seen much worse. But we need to use our brain and stop living in these Mickey Mouse worlds. We grown men and women, and we still holding on to Santa Claus. Allah is Santa Claus. Jesus is Santa Claus. Osiris, Egyptian stuff is Santa Claus. Fighting African, Aboriginal, Santa Claus. All of it is Santa Claus for adults. And while you living in your make-believe world, reality is going to push forward with or without you. And you're going to have to deal with reality whether you want to or not. I would rather deal with reality because in the long run, even though I might not like it, even though reality hurts, I would be better off in the long run. So on that note, let me get out of here. I appreciate the moderators. Thank you everybody in the chat room. Thank you Facebook, YouTube for allowing me to use your media, your platform, so I'm able to speak, because these Negroes is too stupid to get together and have a black Facebook or a black YouTube. You're too damn stupid. So see, that's another thing. The white man say that black folks have a low IQ. I believe it now. I believe it. Black people and the Africans or whatever have low IQ. I believe it now. I believe it. Because your behavior is just too stupid. It's mind-boggling. I'm like, damn, are they really this stupid? But if you have a low IQ, your brain function on a low level, I see why. I see why. So all of this shouldn't be a shock, because you're dealing with people with low IQ. So you shouldn't be shocked that these people are easily scammed, because the people are low IQ. And contrary to popular belief, just because you got a PhD and a bachelor's degree or a master's, whatever, that don't stop you from having a low IQ. You went to school and you was able to memorize stuff. So what? But you don't have common sense, you don't have any logic, and you don't have any reason. How the hell can somebody with a bachelor's degree, a PhD, a master's degree, then you're going to turn around and tell me you believe in Jesus? And Jesus walked on water. And Jesus was born of a virgin. You're gonna tell me you believe in the mother plane. This flying saucer gonna come out the sky and save black people, and all these, you flying out your body and all this stuff that you can't prove over, and these people have a master's degree, PhD, and it goes on and on and on. Don't mean that you can't be stupid. I am still waiting. I put the message out to God, Allah, Buddha, Yashara, Jesus, whatever God you're supposed to be, whatever you are. I would like a personal visit. Right, to an educated. I'm waiting on God to come visit me. I want God to come to my live stream on Facebook or YouTube. Makes no difference. Allah, Jesus, or whatever your God is, this God is. Please, sir, ma'am, I don't know. I want to know that you're real. Come on my live stream so that we can interview you and clear all this stuff up. And these people that claim they can astral project out their body, please astral project your happy ass when I'm on the air, on live, and sit next to me, and I will report that you will sit next to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna lie, hey y'all, you might not believe this. There's some kind of image, some kind of body sitting next to me. I can't hear them when they talk, but they there. And I will report it. But it will not happen because it's not real. It's never gonna happen because it's not real. But what is real, as long as we are alive, time dictates what we do. So right now, my time has expired. I got some other crap I gotta deal with, but I really appreciate us being here tonight. Thank you so much. Hey, I was telling you my stomach was upset. Been doing all this talking. I don't even feel nothing no more. Praise the Lord. Praise Jesus. That's the power of the Lord. That spirit must have hit me. Knocked all the sickness out of my body. That's what they would do. They would give God the spirit something to credit. They definitely would. Woo! I'm out of here, y'all. Thank you, Twin, Chris, everybody in the chat room. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I catch you on the flip. If it's possible. And until next time, as Don Cornelius always used to say, I wish us love, peace, and soul. I definitely will, Twin. I keep trying to hammer. I keep trying to push. Since 2007, it's 2020, 13 years, steady push. It's not even about whether the people are going to accept it or not. It's something that I feel I need to do. Good therapy for me. And there are a lot of you out there in YouTube land. I get emails and people tell me all the time that my voice is much appreciated. So we're going to keep rolling. As long as God give me strength, we going to keep rolling. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.